Right here, Zach Hughes, accused of brutally stabbing a Greer woman to death, will remain behind bars after his defense tried to persuade a judge to give him a $100,000 bond, but the judge was not having it. Christina PARCELL'S was found stabbed more than 30 times in her home inside that crime scene tape. Now we're told that she suffered stab wounds all over her body last October. Zachary Hughes was charged with murder a few weeks later. Now he turned himself into law enforcement and has been in jail with no bond since his arrest. Fox Carolina's Zach PRELUTSKY was in the packed courtroom this morning. He is in our newsroom now with the latest on that court hearing. And Zach, it was a packed room.
Definitely a lot of supporters for Hughes, some as well for Parcell. And we now know prosecutors say Hughes' DNA was found under the fingernails of Parcell, and he has a very close relationship with a man Parcell shares a child with. Hughes' defense team argued he deserved bond, saying he did not commit this brutal murder, and his past charitable work and musical talents proves he's not a flight risk or a danger to the community.
I'm going to deny bond.
Zachary Hughes will stay in jail as he awaits trial for the murder of Christina Parcell.
We accept the judge's ruling.
Hughes' defense team recently asked for bond to be granted, saying he is not a flight risk or danger to the community.
Zach is not guilty of the crime for which he's been charged.
Prosecutors say the evidence in this case points directly to Hughes, including DNA evidence found under Parcell's fingernails and a close relationship to the man Parcell was in a heated custody battle with. The defense saying they have found no evidence of a direct tie between Hughes and Parcell and have hired a DNA expert to challenge the state's findings. Parcell's sister spoke to the judge before his ruling.
They say there's no connection to my sister. There is one. More importantly, that is the same connection he has to me because I'm fighting for custody of my niece because that child deserves something normal.
Hughes is a Juilliard-trained pianist with 6 months of military training. His friends and family filled the courtroom.
There is no way I can even imagine Zach doing something like this.
Nobody saw any indication of any sort of untoward behavior on the part of Zach Hughes. None.
The judge says the defense can revisit the motion for bond if their DNA expert and phone records the state is requesting provide new evidence.
Now, before the hearing today, the defense submitted more than 50 letters to the judge from friends, former colleagues, teachers, and more of Hughes that they say speak to his character. You can find all those letters in our story on foxcarolina.com. For now, reporting live in the newsroom, Zach PRELUTSKY for Fox Carolina News.
Zach, thanks so much. And another part of this, during the homicide investigation, while they were collecting evidence, detectives made a disturbing find on Parcell's fiance's phone. They found multiple images of child pornography. And this is the guy, Bradley Post. He is facing 9 charges, including criminal sexual conduct with a minor, sexual exploitation of a minor, and buggery. The Attorney General actually picking up this case. They believe there could be more victims out there, and we are working to get more information. Very little has been released on this statewide investigation. Stay with